So if you're a fan of this channel, you already know we love to talk about Elon Musk, how him venturing into Twitter, he pretty much isolated out SpaceX and Tesla, which was pretty negative for Tesla. You know, they finally started having to actually discount their cars in China at first, and then I told you guys the discounts were coming soon to the EU and America, and that's exactly what happened late December, early January. But something very interesting came out today because Elon Musk actually went to talk to, sorry, I got the article right here, California's governor to speak about expanding Tesla. Is this possibly Elon Musk finally realizing that Tesla is his bread and butter and that's where he should really be putting most of his focus instead of, tweeting out on Twitter, tweet, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. So I think this is a good sign. And I also think the decrease in the Tesla price was a good sign too, because it did result in selling more cars, and even though you do have to decrease the price, that means you do have to sell more cars. So it's basic economics, and it worked out the way that economics is supposed to work. Lower price, you know what I'm saying? Lower price, more sales. So I think this is pretty interesting. So I want to see kind of what's going on. Maybe we'll get some details into what his plans are for Tesla going into the future and everything like that. But basically, we're going to see kind of what's going on. And I actually think it's kind of interesting, too, that he's talking about it in California, where I know the SpaceX is located in Texas, but I didn't know if Tesla's headquarters was located in California. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not necessarily sure. But hey guys, like, comment, subscribe. Of course, if you like business commentary, like just speaking on stuff like this and having those conversations, that can really make you less ignorant and just more aware of what's going on within the business and the finance world. So I'm not going to hold you guys up, and let's go ahead and get into this article, guys. All right, so it says Elon Musk meets with California Governor Newsom at Tesla's new engineering headquarters to discuss expansion. So they actually have a new headquarters that's going to be in California. I'm actually quite surprised he didn't move it to Tesla, but I mean not Tesla. Of course it's Tesla. Texas, because he's often spoke so much about how he thinks Texas is a great place to work. He likes the environment and everything like that. So I'm surprised that he actually didn't move the plant to Texas. But then again, I'm sure in LA and California, you're probably going to find a lot more people riding around in Teslas than you would in somewhere like Texas. So there we have Elon Musk looking quite smooth. I don't know who that guy is. He looks like a bodyguard that's on go for whatever. He got that jammy on him, if you try to touch Elon. And Elon, he's looking suave. Maybe this is the comeback. And you know what I'm saying? I need the comeback. I done made too many negative videos on Elon, and I love Elon. I don't want to make negative videos on him. But when all the news is negative, what can I do? What can I do? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what's going on. Now it says Tesla CEO Elon Musk and his staff met Wednesday with California Governor Gavin Newsom to tour Tesla's new engineering headquarters. Sources close to the governor told CNBC the meeting at Tesla's engineering office in Palo Alto, California, focused on the company's efforts to create jobs and expand in the state. The expansion will focus on hiring engineers proficient in research development and artificial intelligence. That's pretty interesting too, because Elon Musk did just say, literally at a conference somewhere in the Eastern world, that AI is the most dangerous thing that could go to humanity. He said it's more dangerous than weapons of mass destruction. Of course, the statement came out right after Google and Bing are in this whole, AI clashing, which Google lost, unfortunately. I'm saying that because we're on, YouTube. We love you over here, Google. But yeah, Microsoft took the dub on that. And then Elon Musk pretty much came out and said, hey, artificial intelligence is dangerous. This is also in the news of the Google robot, which I had been talked about 7 months ago, but hey, that's besides the fact. Came out that the robot pretty much said that it wanted to be free and everything like that, and it had everybody freaking out about AI. But hey, I've been warned you, and so did iRobot. Come on now. Now it says Tesla is taking over the lease for the office space previously occupied by Hewlett Packard. I feel like I've heard that. Is that a legal firm? No. Yeah, sure. But maybe it'll tell us. Excuse me, guys. Now it says the plans will help accelerate efforts to produce autonomous driving and robot technology. You know, those Tesla cars that drive themselves. I still don't really trust self-driving. I'm just not one of those people that can sleep on the interstate. I know a lot of people are. I remember when Lil Duval came out with a video of him like sleeping in his Tesla, or I think he was like smoking while in the Tesla and just letting it drive. Like, I think it's really cool, but bruh, you only get one life. That's all I'm gonna say. Is you only get one life. Even if the technology is great, like, you about to do that? It's for certain people. It's for certain people. And I think if I saw, automated cars driving everywhere all the time, then I'll be more comfortable with it. But right now I'm not, especially when I hear something like Tesla had to roll back tens of thousands of cars literally, I think this week or last week, because the automated driving was particularly possibly dangerous or potentially dangerous. So it's not for me. No, it said this was HP. Wait, is that what HP stands for? Hewlett Packard? Hold on, y'all. I gotta. Wow, so it is HP. They got it from a technology company, which makes a lot more sense. Because I was like, a law firm has the same type of office building that would be set up for a technology or an automaker company. It doesn't make sense. With it being HP, that actually makes a ton of sense. Okay, wow. I learned something today, and hopefully you guys did too. HP is actually Hewlett Packard. Oh, wow. Wow. I work in IT, and I didn't know what HP stood for, and I work with HP laptops all the time. Like, okay. But it says this was their original headquarters, so I think it's a poetic transition from the founders of Silicon Valley to Tesla, and we're very excited to make this our global engineering headquarters, Musk told CNBC. And we're a California, Texas, like I said earlier, California, Texas company. So I think this is a good move for Tesla. But also the way he kind of said it was like he's moving HP out and Tesla's moving in from a Silicon Valley, perspective, kind of like, hey, yeah, those are the old guys who started, Silicon Valley, but we're the new guys in town who are about to be making big moves. That's kind of what it came off as to me. I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of the vibes that I got from it. Now, it says Tesla initiated the meeting after several previous attempts to set up talks between the state's most well-known politician and most outspoken billionaire failed to materialize. Musk said the new facility is effectively a headquarters of Tesla and that it's kind of a dual headquartered company. Tesla's main headquarters is in Austin, Texas. Now, it says it also comes as Tesla faces regulatory scrutiny in the state. California's been coming at Tesla. They've really been coming at Twitter. But, Tesla is kind of Twitter. They have the same CEO. So, it kind of ties into, if all the officials in California don't like Twitter, they're not going to like Tesla, and vice versa, simply because if you don't like Elon Musk, it doesn't matter what the company is. You just don't like him as a person, Now it says the California Department of Motor Vehicles has formally accused Tesla of engaging in deceptive marketing and advertising practices where its driver assistance programs, brand named Autopilot and Full Self-Driving, are concerned. And the state civil rights agency has sued Tesla alleging racist. Oh, I haven't heard about this. Alleging racist harassment of or discrimination against black workers that has persisted for years at the company's assembly plant and other facilities in California. I may have to look more on that. I'd never heard anything about Tesla, Elon Musk, or Twitter being racist. I don't know. Is this something that's known? You know what I'm saying? Is this something that's known? Like, it kind of reminds me of like the whole Tommy Hilfiger thing. My parents used to always be like, Tommy Hilfiger. He came out, he said all the, like when I was younger, obviously. Tommy Hilfiger, he's not bad. But I have friends that I'd be like, yeah, like they like Tommy Hilfiger. Or, they used to. Nobody really talks about him now. But you know what I'm saying? 5-6 years ago, they'd be like, yeah, I got that Tommy on me. If you're speaking to me, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But the thing is like, I guess a lot of times people don't know. It could be there and people don't know, or people are just kind of speculating, and it's kind of like a vice versa thing, but that's kind of the vibes I'm getting here. Now it says, meanwhile, according to Tesla's most recent annual financial filing with the SEC, district attorneys in different California counties are conducting an investigation. Oh my God. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Into Tesla's waste segregation practices for hazardous waste-related code violations. And of course, as always, if you guys have watched my videos, these companies never request for respond or comment. It never happens. I don't even know why they even say this at this point. It never happens. They never do. And if they do, it's like the CEO going to speak on CNBC or something like that. So I don't even know why they put these in here. Now it says California and its strong climate initiatives have been integral to Tesla's success. Tesla being an electrical company, they get paid by the government a lot for being an electrical company as opposed to a gas guzzling, economy burning company, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that, which is why Tesla's able to stay afloat, because they get tons of government assistance. Now it says California leads the nation's zero emission vehicle market with nearly 1.4 million ZEVs sold in its home to 55 ZEV related manufacturing companies. Like I said, there's way more electric vehicles in California than Texas, what I was saying earlier. But Musk's views on California have not been so friendly when it comes to his business. Now they're getting into the past. It says, but Musk's views on As the pandemic hit in March 2020, Musk and state officials clashed over the reopening of the Tesla plant in Fremont, California. At the time, Musk was pushing for his employees to return to work while C-19 was affecting business across the country. As you guys know, California was pretty much, they was smacking down on C-19 if you weren't an Instagram influencer and everything like that. Musk characterized California's health-related restrictions as fascist. Musk is not with that on Twitter. What is it? The doctor? What is it? Doctor? He ran for government. Dr. Fauci. He pretty much said that he should be going to jail for false information. So Elon Musk is definitely not one who's with the whole safety precautions and everything dealing with C-19. Now it says in 2021, following repeated threats to leave the state, Musk moved Tesla headquarters to Austin, Texas. They own and operate 2 factories in Fremont and Lathrop, Texas. He talked with CNBC about his current thoughts on California. Oh, this should be interesting. Now, he said, I think California should be cautious about taxes and over-regulations going too far. Taxes, as you guys know, California is extremely expensive to live in, and now California isn't what it used to be. California, I remember when I was back in college, 7 years ago, 7, 8, depends on, 4 years of college. California was a place where everybody wanted to go. Everybody wanted to get their degree. They wanted to go to California. They wanted to live their life, the beaches, the lifestyle, everything. Everybody wanted to be in California. Now, after C-19, we've heard about homelessness problems, just the outrageous rent and everything. And it's just not the beautiful place that people think about it as much. People actually really, a lot of times now, prefer trying to go to places like Miami, Atlanta, Texas before they even think about going to California. It even got to the point where you could have a $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 million house, get out of your house, and there will be a homeless person on the street right outside of your house. And that's when a lot of people were like, even celebrities were like, I love the LA lifestyle, but I gotta go. I gotta go. This is not what I made all this money for, especially considering how expensive it is. Now, it says, since then, Musk has made his political stance clear, characterizing California as a one-party state that's burdened with over-regulation and high taxes. Despite those comments, Governor Newsom has praised Musk in multiple interviews, with CNBC calling him one of the greatest innovators of our time. And I don't see how you couldn't say that he isn't one of the greatest innovators of our time. As many videos as I've made on the negative stuff that Elon Musk does, we still over here on this channel acknowledge everything that he has done. And let's be real, he's essentially the modern day Iron Man. He's the real life version of Iron Man. Who else But Elon Musk could be the real life Iron Man. Think about it. Really think about it, you know? Now it says Musk, meanwhile, has emphasized that Tesla is still a major employer in the state and expanding its operations. In the fourth quarter of 2022, for example, Tesla boasted about a new Megapack factory in Lathrop, California. I'm not sure what a Megapack is. Let me know in the comments if you know what he means by Megapack factory. I'm not sure what that is. Does that just mean making a ton of cars? Like, what is a Megapack factory? But he said, I'm not anti-California, he told CNBC. One has to strike a balance and say there's a lot of good things about California and there are some challenges. California could make it easier to do manufacturing, but we encourage legislators to consider their actions long term, not based on the pandemic, seems to be what he's saying, but based on striving for good business that it will hold long term. And if you're killing businesses because of high regulation and just overtaxing because you want to get a quick dollar, that's going to make businesses want to go everywhere. So I kind of understand where he's coming from with this. Now it says, Tesla said it has 47,000 employees in California in 2022, according to a January 2023 blog post. As of December 31st, 2022, the company and its subsidiaries had 127,000 employees worldwide. The company said its wages result in $16.6 billion in economic activity for the state, or 44.4 million injected into California's economy every day. And this is essentially Elon Musk. He's, I'm sorry to say it, but he's cuffing his balls. He's showing his nuts. He's saying, hey, we put 44 million into the Californian economy every day. He's saying we bring what is that? 16.6 billion in economic activity for the state. He's saying if I want some, basically, if I want some regulation changed, if I feel like you guys should think differently, maybe you obviously shouldn't go off of what I say, but you should definitely consider it and possibly make a few moves since I have such a big company going that way. You don't want my business, basically, you don't want my business to leave because look at what it's doing for your state. So I want to know, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think Elon's a lot more focused on Tesla now after kind of, I wouldn't say it's a failure, but kind of like the failure in this acquisition and just the craziness that Twitter has been and how everybody thought he wasn't really focusing on Tesla anymore? This is the first time I've really heard him speak on Tesla like that. Like really truly speak on Tesla like that since he acquired Twitter. Is he realizing Twitter may be like not the move and now maybe he's getting back to his bread and butter, which made him great in the first place? I don't know, but I want to hear what you guys think about this whole situation, especially if you guys have some views that maybe I didn't touch on or something that I didn't necessarily think about, and I would love, to hear those open opinions. So obviously like, comment, subscribe, and all of that. I really do appreciate this. I think this is a great channel where we can really sit down and have conversations about what's going on, what's really going on in this business and finance world to help us not only make decisions when we're buying stocks and everything like that, but there's nothing good about ever being ignorant. So if you can, just be as well informed about what's going on with the big powers that are at play, then it's always going to be a positive for you. It's always going to be a benefit for you. So guys, I hope you guys have a great day and be blessed.